Haven't you heard that saying? We don't look like what we are going through.
Like what
It's even
Yeah,
fat
like
people
what
that
we've
are
been
broke.
through.
That's the thing.
Huh?
Oh,
Fat people are broke.
no, please,
Oh,
come
No,
on.
let me explain this.
I accept that. I accept that.
I don't accept that.
Yeah, why I say fat people are broke is,
Like,
do you know how much healthy food?
I didn't know
but
that.
do you
I didn't know
do you
is a
know-
big
do you
man.
know
You
that
know
Eniola
that.
Badmus will be mad at you right now?
Why?
No, but even now, look at the moment she started getting money, she started trimming
Oh
down.
my God.
If I have money, babes, I'll be so trimmed.
I really think that's.
Oh, so are you
that's
calling
a
yourself
matter-
broke too?
No, I'm not that broke.
No,
actually.
guys. Hi guys, my name is Cocoice and you're welcome to yet another episode of Plaster Saint. It's actually no Plaster Saint.
And yes, you're welcome to another explosive and controversial episode of Plaster Scent. And you all know me as world famous Dhayourcreme. So let's get it rolling.
On today's episode, we have two beautiful and delectable ladies.
I am Precious Anson, an A&R and an executive assistant.
And I am TessyBlack, social media content creator and also an influencer.
Ooh, I like that.
Good to have you guys.
Good to have you guys on the show. I don't know if we're all faking it till we make it, but that's the topic today. Fake it till you make it.
Wow.
Yes.
What I think about fake it till you make it, I think it's all about your mindset. Because it's a mindset thing, right? So what are you being fake about? Are you pretending to be something that you aspire to be? Or are you pretending to be whatever and then forgetting your aspirations?
Okay, so let me give you an example of someone in the industry that faked it till she made it. Am I allowed to mention?
Yeah, of
break
course.
that table.
Of course.
Guys, hold on. You guys should please be calm. I need to just mention this person's name. You know, there was a time where Blessing CEO,
yeah.
do you understand, actually faked the fact that she owned a house. Is that not an example of someone that today she even owns a house today?
Yeah.
So what would you say about, first, let's go to the definition of fake it till you make it. What do you think?
Well, I think this definition varies from individual perspective, yeah?
Okay.
Tell us.
So for me, when you're saying you're fake, I don't think it should be faking it. I think it should just be packaging yourself.
What's the difference between packaging
Packaging
yourself
Thank
and
you.
faking it?
I was about to come there. A lot of people think when you're packaging, you're faking. And so people feel like I'm just packaging, I'm not faking. They are two different things. Okay, I'm a simple girl from the mainland, yeah? I stay in a modest apartment.
Yes.
Okay, normally, yes, of course, as a lady, you dress fine. You go, even if you go to Yaba and pick your clothes, you just pick something very nice, and even if it's 1,000 naira, nobody will know. You just iron it and you're out. And you're
So
like,
that's that for you.
that's packaging.
That's
That's not
packaging.
faking.
That's
Okay,
not
okay.
faking.
Yes, that's packaging. But when I say I'm faking it, I go to my friend's house, I borrow her expensive clothes. I know I cannot afford that, yeah? So
Sure.
I borrow it from her.
Hey, but
I
what
come
if?
out.
What? I'm sorry to cut you, but what if it just means that you cannot afford it, but you want to look good, but you cannot afford the hair? Does that still mean that you're faking it?
Okay, now, when it comes to hair,
Because for me, from what you said
Wait.
earlier, I think that's also
Hair as well?
trying to package. Like some people borrow hair now.
No, that's
yes, people
Yes,
borrow
ma'am.
hair. Do you
People
know that there
borrow
are
hair.
salons that rent out hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you're renting, probably you're going for an event and you need a very good hair to stand out for that event, and you go and you're renting that hair with your money.
Yes.
Yes, that money is coming from you. That's not being fake. You're
Yeah,
renting, that
that
money
one
is
is
coming from
not,
your pocket.
yeah.
I'm talking about a situation where you're going to your friend's house, you're borrowing, okay, you want to borrow, okay, I'm going for this event, I want to borrow your, then you're out there and you're like, this is, every time you're going for an event, you're borrowing hair, you never come true. Like you're always borrowing.
No.
Some girls will come and they'll start bragging. You know how much I've got this hair? I got it 2 million. When they know, they did not even get the hair.
But
The hair is not
sometimes,
even their own.
but I feel like sometimes when people brag about stuff like that, because they know that social media,
no, that's what people
People-
want to
that is
feed
the
on.
way-
what people want to
Okay,
feed
now
on.
that is where we are wrong. People, yes, social media is crazy. Especially these days, our time, social media is crazy. If you don't like watch yourself, you will be drowned. That's just the truth. So there's nothing wrong in looking good.
Packaging yourself, like you said.
There's nothing wrong in packaging yourself. I am a strong believer of package, I am a strong believer of package, but I don't support faking it.
Okay, Precious, what do you think?
Let me go back to Blessing CEO.
Okay.
So, as at the time that she was pretending that the building was hers,
Yes.
let's say it's fake life, we can call it fake life, yeah? But one thing that I now like about her journey is that now she owns a building by herself, which means that while she was faking it, she was not forgetting what her goals are. For example, in the entertainment industry or whatever industry, you can pretend to be somebody, you can pretend to be successful because you want to connect with more successful people.
Lifestyle.
Rich people connect with rich people. They do business with rich people like themselves, right? So when she did the whole house thing, now she has her own. That means she was faking it, and in her head, she still knows that, okay, I'm going somewhere.
That means she had a goal.
Yeah.
She really wanted to have people believe that this house belongs to me, and probably she had a goal on how to get there. Because at that time, Blessing probably didn't even have much.
Yeah.
But she was hoping that she would probably get the attention of social media and people, you know, because I was saying, I think we had a conversation today about how people would be faking stuff. But if you have something in your hands, God can bless you. But if you don't have anything in your hands and you're faking it,
There's
what's
no
God
way,
going to bless?
Yeah. So
Do you
Blessing
understand?
CEO is an example of faking
it till you make it.
Yeah.
And she
And
made
she
it.
actually made it.
Yeah,
made it.
I also was watching this Toke Makiwa's one of our Toke moments. I think with what's this stylist name? Is this Swaggy whatever?
Swanky Jerry?
Yeah, Swanky Jerry.
Jerry,
So
okay.
they were talking about back in their days when they haven't had the name, but
Yeah.
the way they were posing themselves to be something or somebody in a higher status, you know. Because and that actually helped them to now get more connections, more opportunities for themselves.
I
So
think
that one,
a minute, I think I will refer to what she said. Packaging. I think then they were just, packaging, you understand?
Yes.
Just to get,
So-
yeah, it's a mindset
They
thing.
package themselves. It's just like you're an investor. Take for example, you're an investor and you're telling me to come and invest 2 million, 5 million, or 100 million in something, and I'm looking at you like, okay. I'm looking at your outfit. You sure you're telling me something? Anything about money? I'm looking at you. I'm looking at your outfit. I'm looking at your shoe. I'm looking at
your
kind of wristwatch.
hair.
I'm looking at your hair. At least even if you don't have money to buy good hair, go bad,
Yeah.
go on low cuts or go on your natural hair. There are
Yeah.
styles. Go on braids. There are styles you do that.
So
still
basically,
carry
you're just
you.
trying to say that packaging is very essential.
Very,
Okay,
very
so guys,
essential.
for me, I would say that faking it till you make it is something that is important, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
So even if the word is packaging, do you understand? I also believe that there's a difference between packaging and faking it. So most times when people fake stuff, they actually go beyond what they can even afford. Some people will borrow money to buy wigs. Some people will borrow money to rent a car just because
I
they
think
want to
that's
create.
common in Lekki.
They want to come on where
Lekki,
that
I
is-
heard so.
okay, they
Yeah.
want to create. They want to create an
Oh, that-
impression.
They
Do
have-
you understand? And they run into debts
A
just
lot.
because they want to create that fake, lifestyle. But I think that it's also important to know that you can, as you said, you can go to maybe Yaba, you can go to a boutique that you can afford. Even if you enter a boutique and the clothes are too expensive for you,
can deposit
you
from
can,
them.
even if you don't want to deposit, you can let them know that, see, come, this is above my budget and I have to leave.
Yeah, you
Then
walk
you
out.
find a better store, buy something good that suits you, buy a cheap makeup that suits you. Then when you can afford, if when you can afford Fenty, you buy Fenty. If you can afford Beauty by AD, you buy Beauty by AD.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand? So I think faking it till you make it is, there's pros and cons to it.
Yeah, but the problem,
That's the
sorry.
advantages
And disadvantages, yes.
Yeah, the problem is that people are getting lost. They are forgetting themselves in the
While
essence
faking.
of
In the process.
in the process of packaging. They just forget themselves. They start doing too much that they've even planned for.
I'm going to ask something, right? Have you ever faked something and the outcome was good for you?
All my life. Yeah,
You're being
all
sincere.
all my life, I pretend to be somebody that I aspire to be.
Aspire to be. Yes.
Yes, so I've never borrowed money from anybody. There's nobody on earth that will come and say Precious is owing her. So I fake my lifestyle every day.
How about you?
Okay, I will just refer to what she said. I don't think that's faking. Darling,
Well, fake it till you make it. That's the topic. It's part of the package.
Well, I am not against those that do whatever they do, or I just know myself. For me, I'm a very simple person. I don't do beyond mine. Though I have aspirations, I have people I look up to, people that have gotten to that point in life where I see them and I'm like, okay, in 5 years time, in 10 years time, I want to be like this person, like, and I'm working towards it. At the same time, I'm working towards it. I'm not letting myself go. Like, I'm working towards it. I'm building myself, and I'm also living my now.
You're not going above your means.
But
Yeah,
there's something I want to point to you, right? About what I said, you don't see it as fake life or even what you're saying. Like, you have to put yourself in the shoes. But there's something I call manifestation, right? If I want to close a deal of how many $1,000, I start faking to be the person in that position.
You start to
That-
visualize it in
yes.
your mind, yeah.
So now, because I'm embodying it, when you see me, you're going to think that I already have
Have
the
the
box.
money, right?
But I don't care about you. It's not you I'm pretending like I'm putting it up for. It's myself.
You know your target
I
market.
get
Do you understand?
I
Yeah,
get,
it's
I
myself
get.
I'm putting up. So that part is good, but then the worst part is losing yourself. Just like I heard people, they do akawo to buy hair.
What's what?
Akawo like
What's akawo?
Like
what's
a
that
Okay,
thing
okay,
called? What's
okay,
that
okay.
thing called?
Like trick.
Actual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some even do it for BBL. So
Oh,
yes, now. So why would you do some? That means for you to be doing contribution to do a certain kind of thing, that means you've not gotten to that level.
so if we look at it this way, let's look at it another way. Just the way you mentioned people that actually thrift to do stuff. I would say that I had piggy bank to save my monies. I wanted to change my car. I always say to people that there's never been a time that I needed to buy a new car that I did not save up for it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because when you have responsibilities and you know what your priorities are, I don't think it's a bad idea to actually save.
No,
Do you
it's
understand?
not.
So if you even if you are doing thrift,
It's a different
but you
kind.
have a goal, and your goal is, you know what, I want to change my car. Oh, this year I'm driving a Lexus. Next year I want to be driving a Toyota Prado. Do you understand?
different.
And you say to yourself, well, you know what, half of what I earn is mine to keep, and you start to thrift. It's not actually a bad idea
No, you
because
could thrift for
have
self-development.
self-development
Yes.
because you have a goal.
That one is different. Like saving is good.
Like
I've-
borrowing money to go and buy a Gucci bag for an
There are
event or
people
something.
that they don't
Yeah,
even
but-
have
but
the
do you
money
realize-
to save. They
but
are
do you
begging.
realize-
Someone has begged me money that she needs to do her contribution. I'm like, why are you contributing if you don't have money?
But do you realize that this same lifestyle we're talking about, people like Yemuli, even when they started, I don't think they really had much.
It's
But
yes now.
lifestyle, does that mean that even when
It's
you're
a
trying
showbiz.
to, it's
It's a
showbiz, you're
showbiz.
trying to fake it till you make it. But I think the most important thing about faking it till you make it is if you have a goal and a set target, you'll probably get there. So let's
Yeah.
say, it's actually working for a lot of people.
Yes.
A lot.
A
Like
lot, yeah.
even in the entertainment, in
Because
the music.
most people that are successful would not even want to associate with you if you look a certain way. I'm not talking about
course.
buying a Prada bag that you cannot afford, or buying a Gucci shoes that you cannot afford. You have to look a certain way.
Yeah,
You have to look
presentable,
good.
yeah.
You cannot go to someone that is supposed to invest like 50 million naira in you or on your project, and
You're
you
looking
go
like-
looking
Person think
funny.
you're going to steal
or-
his money and run away.
Do you understand? You go looking funny or you go smelling funny.
Yeah.
So imagine not even
Smelling funny.
having money to buy a very expensive perfume, but you save up for it. I would save up for a
saving
Gucci
is good.
perfume.
Yeah.
I would save up for Burberry perfume.
When you're saving,
Back in the day,
you're not faking
I'm saving, and the way I'm micing the perfume, don't worry, I'm not pressing it like, like that. But when I'm going for important events or
Like
important
party on yourself.
meetings, do you understand? I use it, then I keep it.
Saving is good, like
Do you
just like I
understand?
said,
So
right?
I don't think it's a bad idea, truly.
No, it's not. Like for you, faking it till you make it is very important. In the music industry, there's something called stream farming,
Yes.
right? Yes. So with stream farming, obviously it's fake life. By the time that you're saying, oh, you have these numbers and all that, I'm not against
You have
it.
the numbers, but where's the money?
No, hold on. Sometimes they even earns them money, right?
Does he earn them money?
Yeah. I'm not
Okay, like they're
against
just inflating the
the
figures.
the consumers, the music consumers, they're just making more people listen to them, but it's not like organic, right?
Oh,
So
I see.
as a business person, I'm not against it in the sense that I feel like that is a way for them to encourage their own listeners to keep listening to them, that there are other people that are listening,
yes.
right? Now that is faking it till you make it. But now, the ones that are forgetting themselves, they just do the stream farming without now thinking of the real organic listeners. So those ones are the people that even the distribution platforms like Spotify and stuff, they're not cutting them out.
Okay, so they
Oh,
flag
okay.
them.
Yes, now they are
Oh.
beginning to flag you. They
Them
tell
are
you
fun.
that they don't think that these streams are real. So like the fake life is general and is too much in the entertainment industry.
So, TessyBlack, at what point does it become too much fakery?
So that point where you get to and you go into depth because you're trying to level up to a particular standard. That point where you lose yourself, you lose your identity.
Yeah.
Yes,
Goals.
because you want to meet up to a certain level. Like you begin to lie, unnecessary lies. You know all these lies that could move mountains. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you tell me you're staying in Lekki. Why I know you're staying at
Igondo.
You know that. Sure, Igondo is even better now.
You
Let's
got
go-
to?
Or
I
probably,
okay.
or probably you want to travel and you don't have money for
Jago?
flights.
Exactly. You're going to the east
now
and you
take
told me
night
you're
flight,
taking a trip
night
to
bus.
Dubai. You're going to the east and you go to one very fine place.
Night bus are
Forget
you
some
get-
people they live fake life
So
actually.
they fake life too much.
Yeah. Some
Like I
people,
can
they
be in
actually
Ibadan
live-
and saying that I'm where in Mauritius.
Once you start doing all these things that I mentioned now, forget it. You have crossed the
You're
line.
gone.
You're
So,
gone.
so let me chip this in. For example, there was a particular lady in your set, in Sigobe set.
Okay.
Yeah, she's this light-skinned lady.
Gifty.
Yeah,
they're
that
very
get
good.
fake die. Sorry to say.
No, guys.
Even
Accent.
I don't understand.
It's
Was
just-
she born
But you-
there? Like, was she
No,
born
no,
there?
guys.
The
Let me-
accent was just switching. I think that's just
Hey
it.
God, please. I don't even know what to say, but
God.
yeah, I feel like with this, fake it till you make it. Some people are already in this day and age practicing.
Do you know at a
the
time I thought she was
accents.
even Arab?
No, hold on, please, Dayo.
Wow.
Please don't be cynical. At this stage, there's some people that in their present condition, they are practicing their future accents.
Yeah, right.
Do you understand? Today, Gifty is in America and she's thriving. Do you understand? So maybe at that
Okay,
time,
then she was
maybe at that
practicing-
time she was practicing
That's the
everything
way
that
she
she
was treating herself.
Yes.
That's faking, my dear. How are you
I'm
supposed
so
to
sorry
speak it
about
when
it.
you are not even flowing in it.
No, you flow in it. That's how you start.
It's just like someone goes to UK 1 month and come back.
See, let me tell you.
What's up,
Do you
yo,
know?
yo.
Yeah, no. Let me tell you. Do you know? Sometimes, let me use a country, maybe Dubai, for instance, and there are a lot of Arabs or there are a lot of Pakistanis. The fact that you see them almost every day, these guys can say,
It influences your English.
Habibi.
Okay, like you
why,
wanna mimic them and,
why many phones may call you, pick.
Yeah, because
Then you are trying to mimic them because they need to also understand you.
Understand you.
So you need to also
Try to
mimic
Get in tune.
their accent so they can understand you.
So the question is, was Gift to Big Brother really forming accent?
For me, yeah, it was.
I don't,
It's
you
if
know,
you're
like,
not forming this thing, it will flow like naturally.
Also, are you saying
if you
that?
have good,
Are you saying that?
good command of
so one
English,
question,
So
do
are
you
you saying-
think I'm forming the way I speak or not?
I-
Well, some people.
No, just this
Guys,
is the
this
first
is-
time.
this
Just tell me.
is-
Do you think no? That actually
if
is
you
an
had,
open
you would have
question.
switched. I would have known. You understand? Probably would have spoken in Pakistani, like you said.
No,
No.
but let her say. Do you think so?
Well, I've not really seen
Okay,
anything
but
wrong
I need
or
to I
different.
need to make you guys understand. For instance, if I'm speaking to my auntie from the north and she's speaking Hausa or she's speaking English, and because her intonation, she would definitely speak Hausa or she'll speak English and sound like a northern person.
Yeah.
If I need to respond to her sometimes, I could mimic her tone of words. I love accents.
I love
To be
accents
honest,
too,
I love
actually, like-
accents and it rubs off on me easily. Do you understand? But I think the most important thing to do is let people understand what you're saying.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Whatever you're doing, just
So,
let people
Dayo, when you know, like when you listen to Gifty, do you not understand like every point she was trying to make?
Guys, please do not make this conversation about
So no, we're making it about forming accent because
not-
I feel
Do
attacked.
you know that when
you
you're
feel
forming an
attacked. Why?
accent-
Yeah.
Why do
Why?
you feel attacked?
Okay, because I know myself. I know that.
Is this how you speak to your dad?
Yeah, of course. To everybody that knows me know that this is how I talk. Wake me up
this
in
is
the morning.
authentic you
How
now.
many times have we spoken on the phone and this is how I talk? I don't need to fake nothing.
Were
for
you
because
were
I'm
you
good.
always speaking like this?
All my life.
speak
if
Igbo?
you tell, of course.
Yeah,
Did
Igbo.
I not speak
You
Igbo
speak-
to you?
Okay, so you speak Igbo. If you're speaking Igbo, for instance, or you need to come down to someone's level that, you know, they don't even really understand English that much. Are you still going to be speaking like this?
If I want to tell person now, you did Chris.
Okay.
Of course, it will sound different now. It will sound different.
So I don't think it's a problem. I think it's just a problem when it's too much.
No.
I think it's a problem when it's
Well, there are
Like
people
when
that they
people cannot
fake it
understand
though.
you.
By the time people start complaining, then it's too much. Obviously, by the time it becomes obvious, then it's too much.
Okay, now let me take it to my own personal experience when I was in Unilag then. So there was a time a French I was talking to me in I was a pidgin English. So he expected me to reply back in pidgin, and I'm not good in pidgin English. So it got to a point when he's speaking pidgin and I'm replying back in plain English. It was like, a guy, why is it?
Stupid life.
Why are you? And I'm like, I swear to God.
You dey fall for me.
Thank you. And I'm like, I swear to God, I'm not good in pidgin English. So why would I want to force myself in speaking words?
And also,
I
you
don't
need
really
you
know how
also
to
need to understand that there are some people. For instance, if you look at MAs of Big Brother, he said it at some point that he had to do that for his own self-development. So I
Fake it
generally
till you
don't-
make it.
Exactly. I don't think it's a bad thing to, you know, learn how to speak
No,
eloquently.
It's not actually.
Do you
It's not.
understand?
There are some
So-
people that when they tell you, okay, affirm those morning affirmations that you
Yes.
you stand on the mirror and you're like, okay, I'm this, I'm that. By the time you say that and you keep repeating it
It becomes
to
an
yourself,
habit.
It becomes a part of you.
Yes.
It becomes, and you start living it. Like you start living it out.
So now
Absolutely.
let me take it to the next level now. So let me throw it to you. So do you think the society has this influence, the societal pressure for us to, you know, or for people to have to live that kind of fake lifestyle, or do you think it's low self-esteem? Do you think the society has its own influence?
First of all, for whatever we do in life and whoever we are, we have standards that are expected to be met.
Okay.
You as a person, from your grooming, from your background, you know, the way you've been raised, there is a particular way that your parents, people from your village, expect you to behave. The self-esteem, people with the low self-esteem, that's where they lose it. Because now they are not now thinking about the whole pressure or whatever. They are now relating to, I don't feel confident. I don't feel like this is myself. I don't feel enough. I don't feel like I am enough. Because fake life is when you don't feel enough, when you don't feel like,
You become
I
a
belong
particular
to the-
yeah,
society.
so you're now pretending, you're now trying to make
But do you
up.
think
force
do you
yourself
think
in.
social media also has a role to play in that?
Plenty now.
course.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey.
That's where our problem is actually coming from. Now, especially this
Hey.
now, we content creators that do, you know, a lot of lifestyle content.
Yeah.
Influencing, yeah.
See, sincerely, I'm saying this like it has actually ruined a lot of, especially ladies. You see this lifestyle, like creating lifestyle, a day in my life. Do you get? It has really, because a lot of people, they do a lot of things. You see, some people, they go the extent of maybe going to get an apartment of 2 million naira for 2 days.
It's fake
Yes.
life.
2 million naira for 2 days to
For
create
what?
content.
Please, for what?
To create
Please, can you
content,
go in
a
depth?
lifestyle
Please.
content.
But
Yes.
what if they're making money off that?
How? See, you making
That's
money,
crazy.
probably you've started influencing for a brand.
Where do you
right?
think they will start from? For instance, I don't think anybody in the right senses, well, most some people do.
Hey, people.
I think
This
I've
one's
seen
crazy.
people that would show their house just the way their house looks. You see a girl come on Instagram, take Maggi, take pepper, take salt in her kitchen, and the kitchen is looking black. Do you know sometimes from there you see someone just says that, you know what, we need to help this person
Yeah.
if they're actually creating good content. So guys, do you think there are times when being vulnerable about your life, do you understand, is more beneficial than faking it?
Yeah, of course. Let me chip in like this example of this fish guy. The
Fish pie.
Yeah. Fish pie, you know, it was just himself. And, you know, he goes out early in the morning to go sell his fish pie. And people, you know, from there, it was internet sensation. And now he's doing well because it was himself and it was real about his lifestyle and things he wanted to do, his goals, you understand?
There
And
is
so-
nothing that can beat being authentic.
Yes, absolutely.
You must be authentic. Even when you're faking it to make it, you must be authentic. There's something in you that you can't trade for anything.
Right?
And everybody will see that that is you.
Yes, having said that, there's this lady, this TikToker, yes,
Okay.
Cocoice. She is actually, when she's creating her content, yeah, everything you're seeing her, you know that this girl, she's humble. Like you're seeing her kitchen, you're seeing everything. There's nothing like pretending to have something while she doesn't have it.
Okay.
And now, and again, one thing you should know is when you're yourself, you attract people that
Actually help you.
Yeah.
that is one bad thing about actually being fake, because when you're fake, everybody thinks you have it.
Like you have it all.
So people, you end up pursuing your helper, someone that's supposed to see you and like you and help you will think that, oh, this person has it all. Like this person looks like he has, see as in fresh, see the kind
They
see
lie.
the
Oh,
kind-
someone
So,
that wants to help you will help you, please.
seriously,
Regardless,
they are
right?
so-
Regardless.
No, they are,
No.
have you not seen where people say, this one, you fat, you get money, they will look at you, babe, you fresh. Now even when you're telling
But
the
haven't
person,
you? But guys,
even when
haven't you
you're
heard
telling
the?
person-
Haven't you heard that saying? We don't look like what we are going through.
Like what we've
It's
been
even
through.
Yeah,
fat
like
people
what
that
we've
are
been
broke.
through.
That's the thing.
Huh?
Oh,
Fat people are broke.
No, please.
Oh,
Come
No,
on.
no. Let me explain this.
No,
let me
I accept that. I accept
No.
that.
I do
Let me
not. I
explain.
don't accept
accept-
that.
Yeah,
What do
no.
you mean fat people are
let
broke?
her make her point. So let's know where she's coming from.
Thoughts are not fat.
Unhealthy
please.
lifestyle.
You all should remember that my thoughts are not fat. They are
Okay.
just my thoughts, right?
Okay, tell us.
Why I say fat people are broke is,
Like,
do you know how much healthy food?
I didn't know
but
that.
do you
I didn't know that
do you
is a
know-
big
Do you know
man.
that
You know
Eniola
that.
Badmus will be mad at you right now?
Why?
No,
No, but even now, look at the moment she started getting money, she started trimming
Oh
down.
my god.
If I have money, babes, I'll be so
I
trimmed.
really think that that's.
Oh, so are you
that's a
calling yourself
matter-
broke too?
No, I'm not that broke.
No,
actually.
guys. So let me
not
ask you
even-
guys. Let me ask you guys this question. I'm sorry to cut you. Are you team fake it till you make it?
Oh,
Yes.
I am team fake it till you make it, but please don't lose yourself.
Okay.
That's it. You will not lose yourself now, because losing yourself is just that means you're not living, you're just existing. For one to lose herself, like losing yourself is that you don't even have a cause.
You don't have a goal.
You don't, like, you're not living, you're just existing, you're just there, you're just a she. The fake people, like the extremely fake people who are not, it's not like they're faking it till they make it. They fit in wherever, but the real ones, they stand strong wherever they find themselves.
So you're basically trying to say that when you are faking it, even it is a dangerous path. It is very dangerous.
Tread carefully.
Do not lose yourself. So guys,
It's like drug addicts.
basically what we're trying to say is that even though you want to fake things till you make it, you need to look good, you need to speak well, you need to sound right, but please do not lose yourself.
Yeah, be
Don't go
authentic.
and borrow air
In it.
and be faking it
To
every
impress
day
one
to
babe.
impress someone. Even if you are doing all that, you need to know that, I have a goal. If you want to fake stuff, even
Just
let
get
it
to
make sense.
Yeah,
Don't be faking because you want to impress people. I think that's where people really get it wrong.
But,
Right?
but
Yes.
the reason why people fake is to impress people. If you okay, there's this person I want to call out. Like you
Yeah,
yes,
feel free. Call
no,
out.
it's
Call
not,
out.
it's not actually she's not
I'm all here
faking
for
it.
it.
She's
Yeah.
very real.
Who?
You see Mercy Johnson.
Oh,
Okay.
You see this lady. She might not know, but I've been on set with her once or twice.
Okay.
Okay.
You know when they say someone is very real,
Yeah.
very authentic.
Oh.
Okay.
Like I know when she started, then we're even still in school, when she started acting, she was always real. Do you understand? And she's one person that when it comes to the movie industry, I really
Respect
love
her,
and
yeah.
I respect her a lot.
Excuse me, please. But because you've met someone like twice, even 5 times, is not enough to tell if they are real.
No, sweetheart, it is. I'm telling
No,
you.
it's not.
It is. I've
Okay,
met people
so your own yardstick doesn't go that way,
I've
right?
met people
No.
on set, even when they are not even up to the top actors, the way they are already forming.
Yeah, but you
they
need
are
to understand. That's where you need to understand that,
That could
people
be their
have
personality.
different personalities.
Yeah, that
Yes.
could be the
Okay,
standard.
are you saying
You can be poor and you can be poor and proud. There's poor and proud.
Yeah.
okay.
And there's poor and good self-esteem.
So
Do you understand?
Exactly.
See, my mom used to say something. My mom used to say
I think
something
I'm poor and
about.
proud.
My mom used to say something about self-esteem and confidence. My mom in her lifetime would say that, now poor I not praise.
That's
Do
it.
you understand?
Of course.
It doesn't mean that your financial capacity at the
It
moment
not affect your
should
mental
not
state.
affect your confidence. It shouldn't affect your
Of course,
self-esteem.
it shouldn't. Okay, the fact that you want to look good, everybody wants to look good.
Yeah,
They say
sure.
now only when person no get money, now if you say fine.
True.
By the time you have the money, baby girl, you're going to look good. Who doesn't want to wear the latest, shoe,
Jimmy
bag,
Choo shoes,
shoe
yeah.
Who doesn't want to use those beautiful hairs? But you don't have the means.
So can you tell the difference between when someone is faking it and when they are just completely fake?
Okay. I'm not team. I'm team. Be yourself.
Oh, okay.
Team, be yourself.
Yes, be yourself. Yeah, baby. Be yourself. Do what you have to do.
Be yourself.
Seem
oh. Better be
authentic.
above yourself.
Let me say anytime.
Be above
If you
yourself,
have to
man.
rock your natural hair like me,
Oh,
just
okay.
rock it.
Go girl.
If you have to go,
But some don't have
go.
natural hair like you, so what would they do?
That's why I said if you have to.
Guys, so how do we let's try and round it up. So how do we promote authenticity while in
Trying to fake it.
Exactly. This-
self-growth and
this-
confidence.
This is my spot, right?
Okay.
Don't be yourself, baby. Yes. In life, when someone is speaking, do not see it or whatever. Do not see the words with 3D. You need to think deeper to what I'm saying before
Okay,
you
tell me,
understand me,
please.
right? You can't be yourself in life. You need to be more than yourself.
How?
More than yourself.
You have
is-
to be extra.
Yeah, the way you're seeing yourself
Extra.
is not just who you are. There is more to
There's
who
more-
you
Like
are.
a better
right?
version of you.
So, a better version of you. So that's where the fake it till you make it comes in.
Yeah.
So you're telling me, okay, I'm this kind of person. I'm this person. So how am I supposed to leave this person and also?
You're not living this person. You're pushing yourself.
So-
Leveling up. Right.
You're leveling up to a better.
It's different. It's different from faking it. Okay, do you think as I'm here like
Don't
this,
you want to live
I
in
don't
Banana
want-
Island?
No, that's different. Do you know if before the end of this year I'm moving out of the mainland?
That's why
Oh,
they
that's
said.
good.
It's not,
Do you know?
it's not showing.
I'm-
I'm not going to come.
I'm gonna
rub
be-
it on your face. I'm leaving the mainland.
I'm gonna be your pet and following you.
That is it.
Let me just let's round this up. I believe that it is important. There's an extent to which you fake it, and if you have your goals right, and you chase your goals,
Don't
and you
forget I'm
walk,
a mad person.
you
That's what
understand, and you
people are
work on it every day, because there's a thin line between faking it for nothing
Yeah.
and faking it for a goal. Like faking it for a better life, faking it for self-growth and self-development.
Not Brookville.
Do you understand? No? What?
Not Brookville.
Coco, do you know like this with this thing that you said now, rounding up, right?
Yeah.
With this thing that you said now, they need to understand like clearly that some people are faking it
Yeah.
and then they still have themselves on check.
Yes.
Right? Then there are others that they are faking it. They've now lost. They've forgotten about their talent, their skills, whatever
Yes.
business
And
mindset
just
that they have.
focus on
So they are
faking
now
it.
just focusing on if they get 20K
The
today
show
or
off.
150K
Yes, the
today,
show
now
off
show
of
off.
it.
Like that
Yeah, the
word,
show off
that
of it.
show off.
Yes, the
That's
show
the
off.
word. You want to impress people. You're not benefiting from it. You're not improving yourself. You're not even getting anything from it.
You're not
but you just
getting
want
better.
You're not getting better. You just want to show off. You just
That's
want
bad,
to let them know that
actually.
I belong. I belong to this class of girls. I belong to this class of babes. While there are people that have you not seen someone that you feel this babe, I know if you say this babe, you feel do this kind, throw this kind stunt.
True.
Like you know when they say someone goes a 360, you feel like the person is below here, and all of a sudden now you see the person boom, and you're
Yes.
like, how?
It's
I
because
thought
you don't know the
the
person well.
person has been building.
People that know the person.
Okay, so
they
let's
know what
let's
the person can.
guys,
What
I
that's
really,
about.
I really love the way this conversation went, and let's agree that
Okay.
Dayo is team fake it till you make
Yeah,
it.
we
And I
but
know
use your
that,
brain.
and I know that Precious is team fake it till you make it also.
Yes, that's it.
So I and her are team
Authentic.
be authentic, guys. You need to stay authentic.
Fake it till you make it be authentic.
But don't lose
Be
yourself.
authentic.
There's only one in between.
Thank you guys. Thank you so
Power in
much.
between. That's
Thank you
it.
so much, guys, for coming on the show. We really appreciate that you came for this Fake It Till You Make It. And my name is Cocoice. I'm your host, and this is my co-host,
Dhayourcreme,
Dhayourcreme,
yeah.
the popular, controversial, and
Troublesome.
thank you, guys.
This is your favorite girl, Precious Anson, and I'm on Plaster Saint.
And this is your favorite girl, TessyBlack. Before you begin to fake it, make sure you watch this episode.
Girl, bye.
There was a particular lady in your set, in Sigobe set.
Okay.
Yeah, she's this light-skinned lady.
Gifty.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh
they're
no, that
very
girl fake die. Sorry to
No,
say.
guys.
Even
What?
the I don't understand.
It's
Was
just-
she
But
born
you-
there? Like was she
No,
born
no,
there?
guys.
The
Let me.
accent was just switching. I think that's just
Hey
it.
God, please.